do to make my life a little bit more fun even though I have a chronic illness. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I have chronic gastritis. I've been trying to manage that and heal it holistically over the past couple of years. A big part of my healing journey has been deciding that I don't want to put my life on pause until I fully heal. I want to enjoy life as much as possible right now. Something I started doing recently is baking a sweet treat for the week at the beginning of every single week. You might think that's counterintuitive if you have gastritis, but I choose recipes that are gastritis friendly, typically gluten-free and refined sugar-free and chocolate-free. I have a huge sweet tooth. I used to love sugar and I still do love sugar, but I have to be a little bit more careful with my sugar intake now. So I just make these healthy sweet treats at the beginning of each week, and it kind of gives me something to feel a little bit more normal each day. Like I can still have dessert even though I'm healing a chronic condition. Another thing I've started doing is creating lists of restaurants and cafes in my city that have gastritis friendly options so that I can treat myself once a week. I can go out, sit at a cafe, and again, add a little bit of normalcy into my life even though I'm healing from something. A big part of having gastritis is feeling like you can't go out and socialize and kind of do normal things anymore. So adding in things that you can do, that you can enjoy, maybe not in the exact same way, but in a modified gastritis friendly way, has been really, really beneficial for my mental health. And as we all know, mental health plays a huge role in gut health. So that has also helped me heal. The third thing I've been doing to make my life a little bit more fun is a hobby that has nothing to do with TikTok. It has nothing to do with looking at a screen, and it has nothing to do with my health. I really want to get into sewing. I've always wanted to just buy a sewing machine and learn how to sew my own clothes. So that's going to be my next project. But there are so many other kind of hands-on tactical things that you can try, things that you can learn to kind of get you out of that space of constantly dwelling on your illness and your healing plan in your spare time. You don't want to obsess over everything you have to do. It's good to kind of compartmentalize and create time and space for worry, but then also create time and space for something fun and just joyful in your life, like learning pottery, learning a new language, learning how to sew, learning how to bake. Baking sourdough is also on my list. I gotta learn how to bake some sourdough because sourdough is also really good for your gut. Those are just a couple of things that I've been doing lately to start making my life a little bit more fun, even though I have chronic gastritis.